like, I just realized, like, I was, like, watching my own videos, and yes, I do that, don't hate me, like, what? But no, I was, like, looking at, like, yesterday's video, and I just realized, like, I don't really have an intro, but, like, every single time, like, I start a video, like, it's always, like, hey, like, welcome back. Like, no, like, I don't know, I just feel like it has to be enthusiastic, and, I was looking back at yesterday's video, and so the thing was, today's video, I didn't know what I was gonna make of, like, I didn't know, like, today's video topic until I was looking back at yesterday's video, and I realized that in my preschool stories, the video from yesterday, like I've mentioned like 5 times already, I'm such a YouTuber, oh my god, but no, I forgot to mention one story that was actually gonna be the first one on that list. I don't know how I forgot it, but like that was gonna be in that video, but I'm just gonna kind of make it separate into like this video, Okay, so this is like 5 minutes, like that's like the time span of this video, but yesterday's video was like 13 minutes long, and this is like my district tablet type of thing, and so I can't use up much memory on it because we have to use it for like school and stuff, so that's why I want to make my videos a little bit shorter. And it's not that I don't want to bring like high quality content, oh my god, but like no, like I don't know, I have to make them shorter just like for like education reasons. Okay, so we've already wasted 1 minute. I'm so awesome. But no, we're just gonna get right into the story. And one little thing, just one little thing. This is obviously like a preschool story. And so remember that grumpy teacher that I told you about in the last video? This is like revolving like around her. And like it's like, oh, it was so embarrassing. So I'm just gonna like give you like examples of like why I didn't really like this woman and like the bad connection we had, like I mentioned in the last video. Like I'm gonna give you some examples so that way you know like where I was coming from. But then again, like I wasn't really coming from anywhere, I just didn't like her, and I just complained, and like it's like so weird. But like the moment, like in a moment, I was so like, oh my god, what to do? First thing that this woman did that I kind of just didn't like, and I still don't like to today, it wasn't that like she wasn't being like kind, it was just that like I don't know, like she was like mocking me, and like I'll explain. Obviously, when you're in freaking preschool, you don't know how to read, like it's like you don't know how to read, and obviously like that was the case for everyone. And so I was freaking one day in class, and I grabbed a Mickey Mouse friggin' book. Don't even hate. Mickey Mouse is like friggin' a legend, okay? Like I'm not even kidding. But I grabbed a Mickey Mouse book and I opened it, and I'm like, my little child brain is like, come on, like you can read it, like you got this. Like I bet they're not even that hard. Like I bet they're not even like difficult words. Like you can read it. And then like my outside persona was like, like what? Like what do you mean? Like this isn't like English? Like what? I'm opening this book and I start to read it, and so the teacher is like walking around to like my angle, and so she's like, do you need someone to read to you? And then I'm like, yeah. And then she like rolls her eyes like I didn't know how to read. I'm like, obviously, like, no kidding, I didn't know how to read. Like, I was in preschool. And so she, like, rolls her eyes and then comes, sits down. And then she, like, reads me the book. And I was just so salty for the entire day. Like, who are you to tell me that I can't read? Like, obviously, I can't read. Like, okay. Okay. Next thing is, like, one day, like, obviously, like, every, like, freaking classroom like now like has like a projector, right? Like a projector, like you know what I'm saying? Like they have a projector in their classroom. And so we were all gathering around one day with like the lights are off, like we're projecting the screen and it's like all bright and stuff, and the children are like, oh my god. And so yeah, and we're all gathering around, like all the tiny little kids, like me too. And so there was this one girl, and she was kind of like sassy, like, oh my god, like, you know, but like, no, like, she was actually like kind of sassy, and so she wouldn't really like care about like anyone else, and I don't mean that like in a bad way, but like, okay, so basically, we're all gathering around near the projector, and so I'm in the little group circle, and this girl is still behind me. And so she's running up to me and she bumps into me and kind of just like I didn't fall, but then she like just shoves me out of the way and then I fall. And the teacher, the grumpy one, was like literally right there, like standing right there. And she didn't even help me up. Oh my god, I'm not even kidding. Like, she literally just like didn't help me up. Like, I don't know, I was just so like, I'm like in preschool, like help me, like I am falling, like I am McFallen, like I'm falling and I can't get up. The next thing is like not like a section or like a little like mini story. It was just overall while I was in that preschool, she just didn't have like a good like attitude next to me. Like, oh my god, like she was like misbehaving, like behaving, like oh my god. But no, like she would always like kind of like, I don't know, she was just always grumpy like with me, like man, like I'm not even kidding, like she would just like not really have like a good like aura overall around me, and so I didn't really like that, like how she would like do that. I don't know how to explain it, but like those were like the three things, like really like two little situations and like her overall demeanor around me. That was just like where I had it, and that's where we get into the rest of the story. At this point, I've had it with this woman, and I am going home, and oh my god, no. Mind you, I have complained about this woman before, so it was already known in, like, the house that, like, she's, like, a weird one, you know? And so, one day, I come home, and I just, like, go off on this woman, and my parents are listening and stuff, and so my dad, he's like, let me drive you to school and we're gonna talk to your teacher and you tell me which one bothers you. And I was like, yeah, like totally. Like I was like acting all tough, but like really like I didn't know like what I was getting myself into. That day it was like a Friday, and so we were going Friday after school. And so at that time, like we lived in like an apartment complex. We do not, but like that was, yeah. Anyways, so we had to like go down like elevators to get to like the floors, you know, right? And so we're going down all the way down, and we're exiting, and we're going to the car. And meanwhile, while I'm in the elevator, I'm like, oh my god, like I don't know what I'm doing, And like meanwhile, my dad's like, I'm gonna talk to her. Like you have to tell me which one's bothering you. And I'm like, okay, like I don't know. To the school. Ladies and gentlemen, we get to the school and I'm literally woke. I'm shook. I'm like, oh my god, what? And so, first of all, like, the teachers were all there like an hour after school on a Friday. Like, what are you doing? But no, anyways. Whew, oh my god. Okay, so the teachers are lining up all in front of the door. And then my dad says, so which one's bothering you? Point. And this is where I lost everything. I didn't know what to say. I went pale as a ghost because like I didn't want to get in like trouble, even though like I didn't really do anything. It was just my little demented child brain saying that this woman was bad, and like she wasn't even that bad, but like I was in preschool, like come on, like give me a break. So then I make eye contact with the grumpy one, and she like lifts up her eyebrows like that, like don't you dare, like, you know, like she like knew that like it was me. And so it was her. And so then my dad was like, is any one of you like mean to him? And then like the nicest teacher, like the very like head of the teachers, she's like, no, like we're all so sweet. And then she did the eyebrow thing, and then I'm like, no one's bothering me, like it's okay. Oh my god, one of the biggest L's I've taken like ever. So yeah, then I didn't snitch on my teacher and we had to go home. Like there's not much of a conclusion. But then my dad was like, oh, okay, like sorry for bothering you. And I'm like, bye. I just say like bye to the teachers. And so we drive home. And the next day is so bad. Like, it's so awkward. Like, the teacher didn't mention anything. Like, the grumpy one didn't mention anything. But, like, it was so awkward. And I don't know how I managed the day. So yeah, that was a story, and I said it would be 5 minutes, and now it's 9 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. So that was the story. Oh, it's a really weird one, but I found it funny at the time, and I still find it funny. And I don't even know like what the teacher like was like where's she now? Like, is she still teaching like at the school? Like, I don't know. I have no clue. Like, what? I have no clue. But well, that's that. Thank you for watching. I gotta go now. This video is 10 minutes. That's literally unacceptable, but like, I'm such a pro. Oh my god. But no, I'm literally so annoying. Like, unsubscribe. You would have to subscribe first to like unsubscribe and be like, no one subscribed to me. It's like, oh my god. I'm gonna stop rambling. I gotta go. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! I love you! Bye!